and welcome to Revolutions of the World. I'm Kevin Galvin, and this is my partner, Doughboy Verlander. You can call him Will.
Thank you, Kevin. Today on Revs, we'll be discussing the Russian Revolution.
The Russian Revolution occurred during the early 1900s and was meant to make life better for all Russians.
It failed, miserably, and actually made life a lot worse.
Animal Farm, arguably political author George Orwell's most famous work, was written about this failed revolution. The book starts with the animals on Manor Farm being oppressed by their tyrannical master, Mr. Jones.
The animals joined together one night in their barn to listen to the dream of Old Major, the eldest pig on the farm, who shares with them his vision of a world run by animals, all of whom live in prosperity and equality.
This inspires the animals to rebel against Mr. Jones. In the beginning, the animals stayed true to Old Major's dream. They formed a peaceful republic. No, why are you stroking your jaguar? We're trying to film here.
It's unhappy.
Can you just wait till we're done? Can you just put him down for a minute? Wait till we're done. Okay, are we done? Okay. The animals established 7 commandments to maintain stability and order. After a while, though, the pigs decide that they are superior to the other animals and begin to alter the original rules.
Because of these changes, the working hours increase dramatically for the animals, and there's a sharp decrease in their food. By the end of the novel, the pigs are in complete control of the farm. It is impossible to distinguish them from their fellow human neighbors.
And now,
Why are you
go where?
What? Can you... Who's trying to film? Sorry, folks. It seems I'm getting a call. Hello, George. Yes. How did your mother do in surgery? She did well, that's good. Did you reach the time machine? You did. Did it work? Oh, you're here. We'll be there in a moment.
We're making our way deep into the studio. Never really been this far before. It's the area that's designated for intermediate scientists.
Gutenberg von Kankels.
Yeah, that's one name. I've never actually seen him before. Not really sure what he does, or what we pay him for, or what all this over is, but he says that he can bring us face to face with George Orwell.
Yeah. George Orwell. He's not dead. We're almost there.
This should be very exciting now. This is I just hang the weight. Alright, you can turn these off. Hello.
Hello. Is George here?
Don't touch.
Alright. What's going on?
I'm modifying the phase variance of the inverse subspace inversion field wave inversion pattern. And if you touch it, it might disrupt string theory and create a black hole.
Wait.
And you don't want that to happen, do you? Do you know what that does?
I have a question.
What?
Why is your name Gutenberg?
I'm very concerned.
Can we just see George?
Sure, why not?
Hello?
Hey guys, how's it going?
George Orwell in the flesh. I can't believe this. Guys, I'm a huge fan of the technology. But I just want to let you know, 1984, huge failure. Any predictions about it?
Do I need to hear this right now? You brought me here, like I came out of my own time period. Come here.
Let's go interview, alright?
People in the future have no respect.
Maybe he wanted to know. How was I supposed to know, man?
So, George, tell me, how are you liking modern America?
I've only been here for about 2 minutes.
Well, do you like it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Alright. Well,
Except for that other guy.
yeah, he was a little rat.
A little bit.
Did you have any problems in your time traveling?
Well, there was this one. I was crossing a bridge, and I got stopped and asked all these really weird questions.
What is your name?
Eric Arthur Blair, also known as George Orwell.
What is your quest?
To reach the year 2009.
What grade should these students receive on their English project?
These students most definitely deserve an A+.
Well, that certainly is quite odd. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. But the reason we actually did bring you here today is to discuss how Animal Farm relates to the Russian Revolution. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. At the beginning of the book, Old Major, who is the old elderly, he represented Karl Marx in the Russian Revolution. He taught animalism in the book, but which was really communism in real life, which Karl Marx invented. And then we showed how the revolution was really a full circle, and how when the animals overthrew their leaders, then in the end they would come back to fight them, because you can never achieve full reform.
Oh, okay. Well, can you tell me about the two major political figures in the book?
Sure. The two major political figures were Snowball and Napoleon. Snowball was Leon Trotsky, who truly believed in communism and wanted all equal. But he was chased away by the KGB, or the dogs in the book, who were the revolution, or the communism protectors. They protected them and executed anyone who was opposed to them. And Napoleon was Joseph Stalin. He wanted power and killed everyone who was in his way by the KGB. He was a poor speaker and just used his force to control others.
Okay, just like Napoleon in the book.
Yes.
Can you also tell me about some of the minor characters in the book?
Sure. There was the Raven, who was Moses, and he represented religion, and he spoke of Candy Mountain, and that was really heaven in real life. And as I said, the dogs represented the KGB, which was like the communist mafia, so to speak. And Squealer, he was Napoleon's helper, and he was more of a propaganda person. He just represented people who made up stories and tried to make the revolution look good when it was really bad. And Boxer, who was the hard-working horse in the book, was a true communist, or was tricked by the communists into believing that he was, and he was just a common worker who supported communism because he was tricked by people like Squealer's propaganda.
Okay, so most of the characters in the book represent some aspect of the revolution.
Okay.
My pal George and I have made our way over to the card table to discuss his family life, his early childhood, and his accomplishments. George, when were you born?
I was born on June 25th, 1903, in India.
What was your early childhood like?
My early childhood was actually very feminist. I was born into a family with just my mom and sisters, and I wasn't able to see my dad until about age 9.
What did your father do for a living?
He worked in an opium factory, actually, and my grandfather owned a plantation, so he was pretty wealthy upbringing.
What were some of your hobbies as a child?
My hobbies as a child included shooting, fishing, and bird watching with my childhood sweetheart.
Oh, that's lovely.
It was.
Where did you attend college?
I attended college I went for one term at Wellington, and then I got transferred to Eton. Both were very respectable colleges, and they respected my literature.
What did you do after college?
After college, I wanted to share my experiences, so I went into teaching.
Oh. What did you do after teaching?
After teaching, I went to the Spanish Civil War, and I joined the Republican side.
What were some of your war experiences?
Well, my war experiences were good up until the time I got shot.
Tell me about it.
Well, I was tall at the time, and obviously tall has changed now, and my neck was sticking over the barriers, and the sniper got me in a clear shot.
That's awful.
It was.
What was life like after the war?
After the war, I got settled down with my wife and created a family. We got a war going.
Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. Let's see what happens.